Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we are going for beer from Nirvana Brewery in the East End of London. Which beer is it? It's this one. It is their Hoppy Pale Ale. And unsurprisingly, being Nirvana, it's low alcohol at 0.5% ABV. The tasting notes on the bottle say that it's refreshing and light, that there are citrus and floral aromas, and there is a dry, bitter finish. Which sounds nice. You know, I do love citrus in a pale ale, and I do love a dry, bitter finish. Is it going to be a good one though? Let's find out. You know, it's typical artwork on the bottle though. Before we go too far into it, that's your artwork. You know, you've got that nice kind of Zen-like thing going on. In this case, it's very green. I like it. I like the artwork. I've always been a fan of the artwork. It suggests peace and tranquility. So yeah, it looks alright. The description makes it sound really exciting, but is it any good? Let's get it out and into a glass. Come on. And get a grip on the bottle lid today. There we are. I'm going to pour into my vocation glass, and the pour is pale, so it's delivering in that sense. Nice and clear. We've got a bit of a tickle head on there. So there we are. It is light gold in colour, crystal clear. There is a reasonable amount of carbonation going on. Some of it could reveal a slight need to clean the glass a little bit better. But the beer itself looks good. Got a finger of white head that is not overly compact and concise, but let's be honest, if we're going to sort of knock points off anything, that's going to be the bit I'm going to least worry about. But yeah, it looks alright. Does it smell any good? Let's see if we get some of that citrus and floral. I get a hint of citrus. There is an element of floral, and I'm trying to work out what it is in particular. At first I thought like a Parma violet, kind of that sweet kind of thing. It smells nice either way. Trying to get some of the malts. There is a little bit of sweet malt, but on the whole, so far, so good. So it looks alright, it smells good. Let's taste. Quite nice. Yeah. Okay. That, it delivers on the name. It is a hoppy pale ale. The first thing that strikes you is that there is none of that overly sweet malt that I really dislike. Bonus points there. Then I've got a little hint of that citrus, and it's kind of like a marmalade-y version of it. Marmalade? Imagine marmalade made with lemon, as opposed to a nice Seville orange. It's that kind of thing. Slightly brighter, but got that sticky, chewy kind of thing going on. And they're right about the bitter finish. That's where all the bitterness comes. It's on the back end of that taste. Dry. I'm on the fence with that bit, but I like. Body is between light and medium. I would like it a little bit bigger, but you know, I'm nitpicking at this point. It's got a smooth mouthfeel. It's hoppy. It delivers in a really good way. Really impressed with that. I like it up front. I could sit and drink this and then not bother telling you the score. I think my face will tell you. But we're not going to do that. We're going to consult the aid memoir of Untapped. And it says to me that the Nirvana Hoppy Pale has had 831 check-ins with an average. There's a distinctly average of 2.66. I have a sneaky feeling it's going to be better than that, in my humble opinion. So we're going to go to my currently blank scoreboard of joy and give it the judgment of the 5 pillars, which is the looks, the aroma, the body, the taste, and the finish, as always. So the beer on looks, see if we can whiz up a bit of a head. Not too much, it's a good looking beer. It could have a little bit of haze about it, but I'm not going to hold that against it. It's more of a traditional style pale ale, so this clarity fits. The head, whilst not hanging around forever, it's a decent enough looking head, especially when you've got nucleated glass helping it from the bottom. I can't fault the looks, really. It's pale, it's a pale ale, it works. It's going to get the full point on the looks for me. Aromas were promised citrus and floral. I get that, I do. I get the buzz of a lemon, and I say buzz because it's an excited little buzz. And I do get that element of floral. There's a little bit of Parma Violet thing going on, but there's also something a little bit sweeter. I can't nail it down, but it's nice. And the malts are there, but they're very much in the background, as I would expect in a pale ale that describes itself as a hoppy one. I like the aromas. They're not weak in any way, shape or form. They're not found wanting at all. I really like the aromas on that. It's going to get a full point there. Now the body, like I say, light to medium. And that's the only thing I could criticise at this point in the review. I like a bit more body, not much more, but just a little bit more to make it feel a little bit more unctuous. And I guess some of that is going to come from the alcohol. So again, I can't be too critical there. It's really quite good. It's just not excellent. Therefore, I'm going to give it the... What should I give it? Let's give it the 0.75. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt because it does work. Taste, however, is where we can afford 0 in the way of flaws. And luckily, I'm struggling to find a flaw in the flavour. It's hoppy. It delivers that from. There is a slight marmalade-y, chewy, lemony thing going on. I like that. The malts work perfectly. They're classic. They're not in your face. They are balanced with the hops, but allowing the hops to work up front, and deliver that punch. I really like it. I like it a lot. Can I fault it in any way? What would I like? What would I add? What would I change? Not a lot. I would just amplify those flavours a little bit. Because I said to my wife earlier, what was it she was making? It was a lemon drizzle cake. She said, would I add more lemon? And I said, love, if it was me, I would have you soak the thing in a vat of lemon juice. I like big, intense flavours. This is not lacking in flavour. I would just like more of it just to satisfy my flavour greed. But I'm going to give it the 0.75 anyway. It's really rather good. And the finish. It's described as dry and bitter. That's definitely where you get all the bitterness. And if you let it roll over your tongue, obviously at the front you get a different taste experience to the back, different receptors everywhere. At the rear of your mouth and on the sides, that's where I get most of the bitterness. I don't know if that just makes me weird or what, but that's what happens to me. I like it. And on a pale ale, I'm looking for those hops. I'm looking for an interplay with the malt, just to balance everything out. And I'm looking for a bit of longevity. Not as much as an IPA, but again, I like the experience to last. And I get a good finish here. It delivers what it says it's going to deliver, and it lasts for a decent amount of time. I can't find fault in any way with the finish. It works. Which, by my non-genius level maths, gives me 4.5 out of 5 on the old Untapped scoreboard of joy. Which, given some of the experiences I've had with Nirvana beers, is a bit of a surprise. I did not expect to find one that I like quite as much as this one, and this one will definitely be on repeat order. But yeah, there we go. A Nirvana Brewery beer that I absolutely love. Didn't expect that on this Friday night. It's been a good week, really. Vaccine on Tuesday, recruiting for all week, for 2 positions in my team. And a beer on a Friday night that I really enjoy. Can't get much better than that, really, can it? So, yeah, before I'm in danger of waffling too much more, I'm going to say that's been a beer. Down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them. You've got the like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish, and definitely let me know in the comments section below if you have tried the beer and what you thought of it. On that note, I'm going to go and drink the rest of it, get the video uploaded for your viewing pleasure. Catch you later. Bye.